year of the guy's life is supposed to be watching from the little camera in another room. You get the little baby cam. Oh, damn!
Now they put the shit on your phone.
They look like they could use some help.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Relationships have always been a cornerstone of human experience, but the way we form them, maintain, and even end them has evolved dramatically in the modern era. Technology, shifting societal norms, and changing expectations have redefined what it means to be in a relationship. Technology has revolutionized how we meet and interact with potential partners. Though it's made it easier to meet with potential partners, it also poses new challenges. Traditional gender roles have been redefined in modern relationships. Women are increasingly independent, and men are more open to expressing vulnerability. This shift has led to more egalitarian partnerships where responsibilities like childcare, housework, and financial contribution are shared. Modern relationships often emphasize individuality and personal growth. While this is healthy, it can sometimes create tension when partners struggle to balance their personal goals with the needs of the relationship.
Well, there's a new show on Peacock. It's the Nelly and Ashanti show. Has anybody seen it?
I've seen the clips.
I watched the whole show.
I've been meaning to watch it.
Okay.
Because they're quick episodes. There's like
she's gonna drag me in just like she dragged me into Love Island, and I'm gonna love it. I'm sure.
Okay, you saw it.
You watched the whole season? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a whole season already?
Yes, whole season dropped. 8.
You binged it?
Damn. They 30-minute episodes. It's quick, but it was playing like damn near in the background.
And you get the no ads.
Of course, get the legs.
That would help too. Yeah. Stay tuned in.
So there's a clip going around about the parenting conversation.
Okay.
Where Nelly's talking to Jermaine Dupri and the rest and like his boys. He's like, yo, I told her once the kid could say, I gotta go to the bathroom or I'm hungry, I got him. But prior to that, you gonna have a lot on your plate.
That's crazy.
He's like, I'm not changing no diapers. I'm not doing none of that.
That's crazy. It's like, I give you the world, but I ain't changing no diapers.
He further goes on to say, yo, I'm rich. I will get you as many nannies as you want. Whatever you need. I'm just not doing that part.
I don't know how.
It was a back and forth. It was a lot of discourse about that.
Yeah.
Oh, glad you could join us.
I disagree.
Yeah, there was a lot of discourse.
Big flip up in this piece. Welcome.
So y'all disagree?
I disagree. I mean, people have to run their household the way they want. If it works for them, it works for them. But I think it's not. To me, parenting isn't just about getting the job done. There's care work involved that actually matters in terms of the relationship you build with your child. So I get saying like I don't want to do it. I'll pay for it so that the part gets done, so I'm not overburdening my partner. But I think you build bonds by changing diapers. You build bonds by feeding babies. And if you don't do it, you don't know that. And I got a lot of homies that don't do it, or really family members that don't do it, and they brag about it. But I'm like, I ain't never changed a diaper in my life, and to me, it's crazy.
Nah. So from my experience, my older daughter, I didn't live with my older daughter. My newest daughter, I lived there. So the 3 o'clock, I talk about it all the time, the 3 o'clock in the morning shit, all of that shit, it creates, to what Mark said, a bond. Like at 3 o'clock in the morning, my daughter rolls to me. That's a safety mechanism that she just, you know what I'm saying, immediately comes over there. I think all of that. These niggas is so yo, fam, if you wait till your kid is 2 or 3, I just think that.
You think what?
You see these pieces of shit right here laughing at us?
You see
these niggas laughing at us?
If you she gonna be a drug dealer.
Flip, have you ever changed a diaper? You have 3 kids. You've never changed
Never
in
your life. But listen. Besides getting mad at my wife one time and taking my kids when they just got out the hospital because I was on some ignorant shit, my daughter, I didn't even change the diaper. I brought her to my mom's house and had her change the diaper. But I did try. And it wasn't easy for me. But nobody give a fuck about changing diapers. I'm with them.
Your thumbs is too fat.
No, I changed a couple of diapers. I don't think I changed Nico's diaper. That's why I have the most problems with him now. But I think
See?
Princess and JR, yes.
Had you got pissed on, y'all would be closer.
It was like 2 diapers I changed
in your whole life. With
bro, I'm like you, bro. You see how you use your mother-in-law? You see how you use your mother-in-law to come chef it up for y'all? I use my mother-in-law. Hey, you want your card?
Yo.
Finally some truth on the topic.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Finally some truth on the topic.
I did all that shit.
Dumb,
and because I wasn't rich. I'm telling you,
I was born when I did that, Freeze.
I'm speaking for me. I didn't want to do none of that. I didn't want to be changing. I used to get mad. Like, I got to do this shit again. I changed a lot of diapers. If I was able to hire a nanny to change them diapers, I would have done it.
I did it a lot
in a
too.
heartbeat.
That's why I totally understand the single mother rate skyrocket into the nigga. I did that shit and was like, nigga, please.
Wait, what? I just changed your hour ago. You gonna get it again?
You gonna have to hold it. I'm out of here.
You stupid nigga. Yo, when the kids, not when they start to walk and they pulling their diapers off. That's even worse.
Yo, I was
Shit
thinking
all over
change it.
Then you gotta wait. Put it right in there till mommy come.
And then start taking
she did
their
it.
shirt off. You like, yo, fam, what are you doing, yo?
You got this shit all on the walls and stuff.
I was changing the diaper, coming up with a plan. Now, if I don't leave, she got
Let
it.
me call makeup. I'm gonna call it makeup with Slaughterhouse.
Change a clean diaper. Like, look, listen. I went last. It's your turn.
Oh man, yo, that's crazy.
I don't even dislike it. I think it's fun.
I think all that shit is fly. I ain't gonna lie, I do.
I think it's fun.
Yeah,
I think it's fun.
Changing the diapers, son?
Yeah,
Fuck
it ain't
that.
bad.
Yeah. I mean, not at like 3 a.m. I mean, I rather, but like most of the time, I
when
think
it
it's fun.
be a messy shit,
That's the most fun.
Now that shit all up they back. It ain't cool.
Oh yeah, when he shit all over the Joe Budden podcast set, that was crazy.
Yo, bro, when this shit be running up.
You wasn't here that day, Mel. He
that's
shit
not
up.
cool.
My son shit up the bathroom. I mean, Joe. I should have left a tip for your maid because I cleaned it up, but it was definitely not sanitary.
Yeah, that shit is different. But
He should. I think he didn't like Joe. It felt passive aggressive. This nigga, he was like, "Oh, we staying at 8 o'clock." My son, this shit should have been over at 7:35, man. What the fuck?
And he said muffin too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was hot.
I got
7:45.
I
He
got a
shit
trick
up
for
his
you.
whole place.
yo,
I got
that
a
is
trick.
hilarious. Yo, you said that's why Nelly on tour?
Yeah. Yeah. I was watching him because that was another thing. She's like, oh, he's going on tour and he doing the whole U.S. and then immediately going overseas. I said, oh, yeah, let me buy some away time.
I come back, he gonna be about 19 months.
Right. Now I've taken a few gigs overseas. I mean, away from home to get away from it, for a little break.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's how I know I'm
Sioux
toxic.
Falls.
I don't get.
Albuquerque. Wichita.
Tucson. I was all up in Tucson.
I know I'm toxic because I didn't understand why this was a big debate on the internet.
It was a big debate because people are saying like they were basically calling her a single mother.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those
And
comments.
yeah, it was. You know the internet though, and like, oh, it's fucked up. You know, he's leaving her to do XYZ by herself. Not true.
That's
where
the
the
moment
debate
I
came
wish
from.
that the commenters Zoom cam could pop on and I could see them.
That'd change a lot.
Yeah, what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me, man. Knock it off.
It's a little single. It's the thing. It's like you could be a rich single mother. You're still a single mother. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a single mother. You're a mother.
It's not a single mother.
No. I'm talking about with regard just to those responsibilities. If you're the only one doing it, I'm just saying I see how you feel that way. She's definitely not single
If
mother.
I hire you a staff, you're not the only one doing it.
That's when they're gonna say, "Well, the formative years of the skin to skin and the baby."
I think that's kind of true though.
You gotta rub your skin on the baby
I think
so they can smell you.
It's some shit you don't want nobody else to do.
But I think it's more the emotion, the bonding, and
that's
doing
what I'm talking
together
about.
as far as the relationship. I mean, hiring somebody, they don't have any. I mean, later on, if Abuela stayed longer, she has a connection with the baby. But initially, they don't have a connection with the baby. No, it's a thing to see your significant other changing the diapers and being there with you and helping you.
Thank you, Flip.
It makes the relationship more. Unless toxic.
I'm sorry, Flip. It's kind of funny for you to say all that and be like, I still ain't do that shit, though.
But I had to be checked. I was checked on that. I was checked when my wife was upset. It goes back, I mean to change it, it goes back to the postpartum. As far as like she's going through something, at least you can help. These are ways to help her. I can take an ignorant stance because I like to take that, but in order to help her, she's like, yo, this will make me happy. Just take the baby, change the diaper. I've been getting up 3 a.m. I've been doing that. You're not doing that. You laying on the couch all day. And then when you hear that enough, you're like, all right, let me help and make things much easier for her at the moment.
Got you.
At the end of the day, I'm still upset, but I want to make it.
You just wanted to shut
bring
up.
the tension. Yeah.
You just want to shut up.
Man, she better get out my fucking. Listen.
Yo, you said this
Before I learned that word, Joe,
This nigga said, yo, you wake up at 3 a.m? Oh no, that's when the real deep sleep set in.
Yeah, you be wide awake too. Like, oh, you ain't get up.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, the first year of women life though, Joe, when they have the baby, that shit is hard. It gotta be hard for them.
I know that because the first year of the guy's life is supposed to be watching from the little camera in another room. You get the little baby cam. Oh, there they
now they put the shit on your
they
phone.
Look like they could use some help.
You can leave and be on your phone watching.
Damn.
Still snoring.
Yo, if you put the baby, when you put the baby in the carriage and they holding on, jumping up, shaking and stuff. Oh, come on, boy, they going crazy.
That's when you go get the dog cage. That's when you.
Oh, you can climb out of this one. Watch this.
Oh yeah, that's when you put a trampoline on top. Trap that little ass.
Trampoline to cover the crib.
Nigga put him in a kennel.
And you rich? You gonna put him in the lighthouse?
Oh, this kid is smart. We got a smart one. Oh, you got to start setting up traps for these little motherfuckers.
In a convertible. Yo, this nigga.
What did Ashanti think was supposed to happen, and what do you bitches on the internet be thinking is supposed to happen?
Okay, well, another question. Freeze, you said it was taken out of context because you watched the whole episode.
Yeah, I said it was taken out of context because he wasn't telling her you're doing this by yourself. That's all.
I'm going to work.
They treated it like he was saying, I'm not going to be there and you just got to figure it out. And that was him saying, like, listen, you can get however many nannies you want, whatever staff you want, whatever y'all need to make it still easier on you. I'm just not doing it.
But what if y'all like both sitting on the couch? Like, say you got all the staff, y'all sitting on the couch watching TV or some shit. Baby sitting right there.
Esmeralda.
Hit that little bell.
You see Breaking Bad?
Exactly.
Yo, look at his dummy face.
Wow. I want to hear. I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm so toxic. I have no idea how this will end.
He's asking you don't have a desire
The baby
to want
cries.
to pick the baby up,
Yo,
comfort it. It's
right there.
Hey, Joe, this is my good show we
It's
watching.
Wait, first of all, why are you and this baby sitting here while I'm trying to watch TV?
That's the worst. Take the baby into the other room.
You and this fucking child.
How big this house is?
Get the fuck away from me.
This show is not
3
baby
minutes
appropriate.
left in the game, yo. It's tied.
Why is she all up under me still?
I don't care if it's first quarter.
I gave you the baby so you could have company while I'm away from you. Go to the den or in the baby room. Didn't we put the love
it's a
seat in the
playmate.
baby room? Didn't we put a little chair in the baby room so you could rock? Come on now.
I want you to rock. I got you rock. Swivel. The feet come out.
Yeah. She all on the couch. Nah, that was a good movie. You should write a book. That was crazy.
Yo,
he got
A guy and a girl on the couch and oh shit.
Yo, I bought you the sofa with the cup holders in, Bluetooth massage with the white stitch
Charger.
You good, girl? Oh man,
And it should be said while we up here joking around. Nelly's the grandfather.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
But he said he doesn't allow them to
Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac.
Tupac. We got it.
I'm sorry.
That's like that pronoun thing.
Tupac?
Tupac.
Yeah.
Come with me.
that's his name.
That's what he. Yeah.
Second
He don't wanna
father.
be called- He don't want to be called.
Yeah.
a
Mark,
grandfather.
are your grandkids, can they talk?
One of them. Yeah, they both can. Yeah.
What do they call you?
Pop pop.
Pop pop.
Okay.
We black.
Tupac.
Yeah.
I tried Big Papa. They didn't. No one went for it. They Pop Pop.
You're not
hold on.
big.
Yeah, watch your mouth, bro.
The
too
baby's
little.
this big, sir.
You
this
sound
big.
right there.
You this big.
He got 2 inches on you.
What you talking about,
That's crazy. Yeah, it didn't work.
Papa.
Pop, you're good with the grandkids, right? Like because some people be biased when the kids, and because you talked about it the other day, we didn't elaborate. When the kids and the grandkids, when your son and the grandkids the same age and they be wilding, you may have to be a little bit more aggressive to the grandkids.
I be more aggressive to my son because
You sure?
Because my son is aggressive and my granddaughters, they're both
his daughters.
They're both daughters.
I'm sorry.
And those are his nieces, but like one is older than him. One those are real regular hood shit. So
Yeah, of course.
So I'm trying.
They cousins.
Right. Right.
Yo, they cousins.
They cousins.
If
They
anybody
cousins.
asks, if white people ask, that's their cousins. It's just easier.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I go in the hood.
Right. At work, is those are cousins. But you know, like for real, that's your niece. You know what I mean? So when they fight, I gotta like break it up and stuff like that. But they all sweet to each other.
Got it.
They all sweet to
If
each
they was 2 boys,
other. It would be. Yeah.
I don't like that.
I would be giving them gloves
Listen,
already.
flip the jab.
Right. Exactly.
Yo, you're better than me because when I'm in a position where my family bring over their young child And when I had a young child, when my children were younger, nigga, I'm not with none of that shit. Y'all little nigga, I'll fuck y'all little niggas up when it comes to my kids, yo. You be jumping in my mistake, tripping them. I'm sorry, man.
But when they're your grandkids, you feel different.
Maybe.
Because they all feel like yours.
I don't know. I cheat. They was jumping Nico one time. I tricked him. Okay.
And Flip, you gonna be the grandpa, because my pop was like, you gonna be the grandpa. Joe is too. That's like the opposite of where you was with your kid. You gonna be crawling on the floor, changing diapers, feet. Maybe not changing diapers, but you gonna be doing all the other shit you ain't doing.
And and your stomach gonna be bigger. They gonna be just right.
Well, by the time I become a grandfather, you hear that, boy?
Nigga, that could be tomorrow.
Nigga, that shit could be next week.
He just walked in. You don't know what the fuck he about to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what he ain't about to tell me.
The truth about Brony.
What?
You don't know what that nigga over there doing.
Right. Didn't he say he was at the party macking last week? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he be.
All right, I'm not trying. I can't control him.
He in the frat.
All I can control is the estate planning.
Why would you use that? That is financial.
That's financial abuse. Number one. And number two, you fake tough guy.
Yeah.
That's just gonna give him more spanky.
Right.
You can't threaten him. Say, yo, hey,
More spanky. Your first grand.
my grandchildren.
Exactly.
What?
They gave me a real plain as day understanding, like I was a kindergartner the other day, about the age that.
Oh, you backing off.
The age that the kid can take over and make his own decisions and assign somebody to just come blow all the money that you spent your whole life. Nigga, we up the shit out of that. Oh shit, nigga. 39. Right. 50, nigga. I give me 41. You thought.
18 what? 28, boy.
They made it, but they asked me, Joe, do you understand anything that's being said? If you do it this way, he can do this. I was like, nigga, hell no.
Gave him one of them Allen Iverson deals.
Oh, yeah.
That's smart. Yeah, smart.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, I'm not playing with these niggas. Anyway.
That's funny as shit. You get this amount at 25.
But I say Nelly is a granddad to say that, I mean, y'all are extra mature, but sometimes niggas just be done. Niggas are done. I raised my kids. My kids got kids. I raised my sister's kids. I've done raised kids. I'm done now. Women's clock is different because, you know, I don't want to. Mel give me the biology. She give me a look. She's staring through me. She cutting a hole in my face.
Isn't this Shorty's first kid though?
It is. It's Ashanti's first kid. Yeah.
Good. So take. He got others.
Enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Congratulations.
Take it and go.
You can't.
Why? Especially if I said this from the jump. He said this from the jump. He's not surprising her.
Mm-hmm.
See, women do this thing where because the baby is here now,
You're supposed to change.
And because you see how
That changes
tall
things.
of a task this is. I need help. You see, I'm crippled. I can't walk around. Not crippled. That's fucked up. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
But not moving like I normally move.
I didn't know he said it from the rip.
Yeah. He ain't kept this from her.
Changes things.
I just performed at the Trump crypto ball. I do country music. I'm touring. I'm going on tour, and you hold this down. By the time I get back, this motherfucker should be able to talk.
Well, nah, she got him good though.
How?
Because Nelly owns a tour bus. So, like, even when certain come fly up here and ride in the bus with me from New York to Atlanta. Like shit, like he was like, I'd much rather just fly home, but she didn't want to fly with the baby and germs and all of that.
This
So,
my niggas. All right, now.
yep.
I ain't saying nothing.
What?
I ain't
What?
saying nothing.
Some nice paint.
Nah, come get on this bus with me, dog.
Yeah, right.
He did it.
Nigga, we rich for a reason.
I mean, I'm sure that tour bus is not
No,
like a
that tour
Greyhound.
bus is the shit.
It's loaded. It's lit.
Guess what it ain't better than?
First class on a plane. That's
Yo, you niggas
Being by yourself.
She said the opposite. She said the opposite. She said the bus is better.
I know.
With a baby, it probably is, but
Listen, you niggas
For her.
be careful out there if you don't want no more kids. These bitches is fertile.
So I told y'all what to do.
These motherfuckers, you sweating that motherfucker, they pop up pregnant. Especially these Puerto Ricans. Hey, you catch eye contact with the Puerto Ricans.
Don't sneeze, Nero.
It's over.
Don't sneeze.
So you rub the ass.
Yeah, fuck that. And the girl, no matter how old she is, she be down with, she ready. She another kid, that motherhood gene kick in. She do it. I'm ready. I'll take him breastfeeding at the park. Niggas be like, that's like the reset button hitting when you mad far in the game.
Wait. I was right there.
Yo, you still.
I hit the reset button. That shit is hard.
Bruh.
On purpose.
Yeah.
But you a better man than I want to be though too. Honestly.
I want to be.
Yeah, nah.
My son came home the day my daughter graduated high school.
Wow.
It was like, so it was like not even one day. You know what I mean? It's hard.
Cycle of life.
Yeah,
Nah, it's different.
It's hard. I love it, but it's hard. It's not hard. Even when you love it, it's hard.
Fuck
Hit
them
the cancel
kids.
button.
Fuck them kids. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Give him another year.
I be feeling bad, man. Sometimes I just watch Lex in the kitchen. You can figure it out. He's trying to make a sandwich. Got
the knife out.
got the
pointy knife
I be
out.
right there where I can help. But
Yo,
hey,
got the
man.
pointy knife
Hey,
out.
dog.
Put
it together.
Watch that step. Oh,
Yeah.
this nigga stupid, yo.
Hey, he gonna learn that knife don't go in that oven. look at him. He gonna burn himself like I did when I was young, fucking with that oven. Hey,
guy's a nut.
one thing I was gonna do when my mom left was figure out that stove and that oven. That shit.
No bullshit.
That shit used to beat my ass anyway.
Yo, real quick, call back real quick. If you put something in your will, right? Like, I don't want this property to sell. I want this to remain in my family for generations. How do the kids end up selling it later on?
They can't.
They can't at all. But there's a lot of
first of
stories
all,
that I hear that these.
If you got an estate, the will should say refer to the estate for anything that I didn't mention.
Yeah, like
Got it.
niggas be having.
So when they,
I'm sorry.
So when they sell something that's passed down in generations, that means it wasn't in the will or the estate.
It might not have no stipulations.
Or yeah, it might not have
You just inherited it.
Yeah.
Are there any outs? And I'm asking because I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking like a situation where, let's say I have a $5 million property.
Yeah.
And I don't, but I give it to my kid. I'm just picking a number, and she's broke now.
There you go.
She's homeless, and she got this $5 million property. She just can't sell it. She can't afford to pay the taxes. She can't afford. You get what I'm saying? Like, it seems like
No, but see,
That doesn't seem fair.
That's for the rich. Most times, like when they be having trust. Like you went to what school?
DeVry.
Morehouse.
ICDC.
What was the cult?
Lincoln Tech.
Yo, what's the cult? I want to leave this to brother. Shalom alam in them.
Yo, what the
Shalom Alam.
Yo,
Wow. Yeah. Shalom Alam living north. So
Yo, what college? That shit, the bushes and the berries. Caveman University.
I want to leave this building, and if I leave this building so long as they use it like this,
Yeah.
then it'll stay forever that building. And then when they
But
change
what if the people that's in control, like he said, like what if your children that's in control of it becomes broke? So where does it go next?
Like it's like, can you imagine you leaving your daughter a Rolex, and then like she end up somehow fucked up in the game, ain't got no money, she got to walk around with this Rolex and can't sell. Like, that seems crazy to me.
If
like all these niggas?
if
It's all these niggas.
We're discussing the rap
Is everybody you know?
if the house is not hers, like if the house you didn't leave it to her,
It's not hers to sell.
then and if it's not hers to sell, that means that you got a board somewhere that is in control of the house. And if they're in control of the house, it should be tough for your daughter to go broke because they kind of responsible for her.
I see what you're saying.
That's
But if you
what y'all-
but if you
lot
just
of money,
leave
my nigga.
a thing to somebody in your will, they can do what they want with
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Theirs.
more sense to me. Okay, I got it. Okay.
That's a lot of.
Because I had the same question flipped.
I don't want my kids to do whatever the fuck they want when I'm done.
Like rest in peace.
Sorry.
We saw that happen with Prince
Wow.
Estate. Yeah. Like we knew what Prince stood for. He would never have agreed to none of this. But as soon as he passed and it got passed
They
down to
started
whoever
giving
inherited,
tours in his house.
they
Right.
started selling it off to this and this and this and tours of his house, shit that he would never do because now it's theirs.
And you don't know the sibling situation. It's normally a fight now.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's normally a fight. And here come that other sibling that we disowned, that we thought we dropped off in
Alaska.
Yeah, we
know how
thought
you
we
found out.
Hey, that nigga, we thought we dropped him in the Bronx River.
Disowned.
The train
You ain't even
station.
know
No,
that
he right,
nigga
though.
existed.
The
What
ones
you
that
talk about?
The ones
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
They come out of nowhere and they give the most problems.
Yo,
Yeah.
remember
From Sioux Falls. Here this nigga go.
We not selling nothing.
Tucson, that's how they.
y'all remember we had the part of the show where the dude was like in the South. He was like his grandfather passed or something. They got to put it in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, here come all
That
these
was
other
crazy.
motherfuckers that they never knew was family. Now they get a piece.
And they
That
have
cha-
a legal right.
yeah.
That one,
Now they get a
that
piece.
shit.
that one person can hold up the selling
Yes,
process.
they can.
Sure.
They can have that shit extend for so long, and it's crazy. They don't want to do nothing. You
Be
got
a
to buy
probate
them out.
forever.
And who's to say that you're gonna like all your kids the same when you near death?
Okay, you can't.
No, it's
Fuck you,
that's
right?
a fact.
That's right.
Fuck you, buddy.
Yo, one of these kids
right.
might
You can't say that.
You bugging.
Yeah,
No, they will.
you can say that.
Internal, nigga.
You,
can't say
are
that.
left
Yes, you
out
can.
the will. Happens all the time.
Yeah, but you can't say.
You either gonna
You
find
will.
out while I'm here, or you gonna find out when I'm gone.
That's the best way. I want them to follow me.
And I hate for you to have that awkward moment when everybody's at the round table and you rubbing your hands together.
Yo, he
like
left
this.
me the beach house. He left me. Oh, I got the villa in
He
France.
left me the beach ball.
What you get? What you get, Tariq?
The beach
Oh,
house.
that nigga left me to fucking Section 8 in Bayonne.
Hey,
That's not bad.
Oh, here's our fighter. Look at the pores.
Right.
Look at the pores, ready to
Some
go.
niggas ain't get that. Left a nigga an old doom buggy. The little bullshit. They ain't fuck with you.
And we talking about the kids, shit. It be the wife.
The wife.
Oh yeah, that's the most issue.
It be the wife.
The wife.
Yeah.
No,
When you
the wife
died-
that's not your mom's. The nigga new wife.
You gotta trust the fact that your wife is gonna hold it down with your children.
The nigga new wife.
And 9 times out of 10 they don't. I mean, 8 times out of 10.
It depends on the wife.
Yeah, it depends on the wife. I want to take that.
And the
back.
relationships between the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen all the different things. I've seen it be awful and I've seen it be good.
I seen the
I
nasty.
can also see being 70 years old and finding my old wife is gone, whatever. Who knows the circumstance? I got my new wife. Yeah, she's gonna get a piece of it. She took care of me. in my
Yeah, but
old
when
age.
she-
No, but the
But
problem-
when you don't have a will,
she gets all of it.
Let me tell you,
I get a lot of shit.
and then she got to give it to the kids. That
No, and she passed it to her family too
Bro,
sometimes.
some people don't do that shit. I got an aunt that passed away. She was separated from her legal husband for
40
over
years.
at least 15 years. He lived in Florida. She lived in Jersey. She worked for the city, had a good pension, all that shit. Everything went to him. He came up, collected, deuces to the kids, and went back down to
We're right back down to Tallahassee.
Yo, wait, y'all in the unfortunate event that yada yada yada, God willing,
Yeah.
y'all cool with your current wife giving some of your shit to the new dude?
Is he cool?
Fuck no. We not cool with it, but that's what they do.
It's going
I don't
Yo, my,
care.
hey, my father
Bro,
put
listen,
my
you
father.
don't have no control over that.
You're dead.
Yo,
yeah.
listen, Joe. My
no,
father,
nigga, but
my father put in his will. This goes to my children.
Nah, live life.
Maybe
man.
I'm a
Live
control
life.
freak.
and my current wife,
Maybe.
girlfriend cannot
Right.
pass. My father put in his will and told me this goes to my children, and my current wife or girlfriend, whatever, cannot pass it down to her family at all. He put that down. He wrote that down.
Right. See, that makes sense if that's,
That's what
what
they
you want.
usually do. If it passes it down.
You can literally write down. That's what I'm saying. Y'all looking at me like I'm crazy for just throwing shit at the wall.
No.
You can write down anything that you want to write down.
But what I'm saying is, I want, if I leave my wife X, I'm good with that. I'm gonna leave her what I want her to have.
Exactly.
If she decides to get a new dude and give him that and leave that to him, I don't give a fuck. I'm dead.
Well, is X number or is X percentage based off your assets? Because that changes my view of what you're saying.
Boy, talk
Either or.
Eh,
It's
talk that
whatever.
money shit, my nigga.
I don't make enough money to understand the difference.
Yeah, look at this stuff.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's my PS5, the controller. I ain't got that much. I mean,
I know.
I don't touch my mouth player.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he talking about. Is it a percentage? That's
It's
that Patreon
relative.
talk.
But it's still the same. It really is still the same, though. Like,
But do you blame
No,
the
but
woman?
whatever it is, I don't care.
But hold on. Do you blame the woman for wanting to pass it? Like, if she don't get along with your kids, you in your older years, you're 70. You live to about 83. She's been taking care of you, moving you here, doing that, cleaning your shit and all that shit.
On the
And then
arm.
and then now you pass away. She don't really fuck with your kids because they weren't there, and she want to pass it to her kids.
I feel like there should
Can you
always.
blame? I wouldn't like that, but can you blame her?
I feel like there's always an assumption from the spouse that, that's kind of the purpose of having kids, for legacy purposes, right?
Yeah,
To pass
Initially.
Yes, to pass things on to the children of your bloodline. So I think whether there's an acrimonious situation between, wife and kids, there would be an understanding that.
No, let me
Mel,
tell you,
your
man, that's
question.
where people get fucked up. Because them understandings change when that body
I
When
understand.
that money clear.
No, nigga,
But
what you understand and what I understand
might be different.
is different.
But what would you do if you inherited, like, let's say you're with somebody and you marry him and he leaves you the money, right? Because you're his wife, you automatically get it. There's no will, and you see he has 3 kids there. You would, I would assume you would.
But if the kids are
But you
not
don't
around,
fuck with the kids.
You don't know the kid, or they don't fuck with you. Let's say you haven't even met them, right? You don't talk to them. Would you feel morally compelled to?
Yes. I would feel morally compelled, especially
To
if
run off faster.
Wait, are we talking about current Melissa Ford?
Oh,
Are we talking about Mel? Because if it's Savannah,
God.
Yes,
girl,
I
you
would-
are out of here, girl.
I would
You
feel-
motherfuckers did not help take care of your father. This old motherfucker had to wipe his ass, and you
Yes.
motherfuckers come
I've
in.
been wiping his ass for 4 years. I ain't see you, Keisha. I ain't see you, Tommy.
I think my
don't think
first
he had a
question,
Keisha.
my first question would be, why did everything get left to me and nothing to the kids?
That's a.
Because that's how Big Daddy wanted it.
So if you
Weird.
And then you'll say what?
if
Evidently, he want y'all motherfuckers to have it.
But
Or what if he just ain't had nothing written down?
We got to add more layers. To
Here's the
this
thing: if
situation,
you
okay?
don't leave anything to anybody, I know when I sold insurance, it was like this. It's wife, children, parents. And
You sold
state.
insurance?
Yeah, I was a licensed insurance agent.
Yo, what didn't you do? You know how to make them little designs on top of the Starbucks coffee cup?
Journeyman, boy. I hate y'all. Look,
What kind of
but-
insurance?
He do be smelling like State Farm.
life, health, and annuity. But like, so if no one had anything, it automatically goes
To the wife.
wife,
Yes.
then children, then parents, then estate.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, it might not be that he didn't want to leave anything to the children.
Let's say he didn't have a will at
He
all.
didn't have anything, so it goes to
Everything
you
goes to you.
anyway.
There's so much wrong with
And that's the
this
problem with our
It's a
estate
state by
planning.
state thing, though.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's a state by state thing because all the state laws is different. But
Yeah.
because some states it'll go 50% wife, and then the other 50% get
Most-
divided equally amongst the kids.
Most of the time,
Which would be great.
Most of the
If
time,
not-
I've heard that it's just that way. That
Yeah.
like wife is next to kin. She makes all the decisions. If he's on life support, she's the one that can pull the plug. Like she makes all the decisions. So if there's,
If there's no power of attorney,
if there's
nothing
no
like that.
power of attorney, every decision it goes to her.
Yeah.
It get
In
tricky.
that situation, because that's a wild situation to me. I would have been like, telling him, you got to make a will. You got to make a will. I would be encouraging him to do so. In that situation, even if there was estrangement, I would still feel morally compelled to give them something.
Yeah, you know what? But I don't want to
Thank
gender this.
God.
What would y'all do? Because
Thank
this
God.
could happen to us too. We get in a
Y'all would
situation.
run for the motherfucking hills, take everything
if
that
a
was
woman
left to you.
If a woman left us everything and didn't leave her kids anything just because she didn't have a will, would
Sugar
y'all?
mama?
Yeah, or yeah, you know what I mean?
Play Monopoly? Know that card that say bank error in your favor? Collect $200?
Wow.
How are the kids?
I really believe him too.
Kids is cool?
I didn't
The same situation. We don't fuck with them, right? I mean, they don't fuck with us. We ain't really seen them. But she had 3 kids, and we got all the money. Do we leave the kids the money? Be like,
She ain't fuck with him?
I don't know. They wasn't in the will.
She ain't tell me about y'all.
He doesn't leave, in this scenario. He doesn't leave a will.
Right.
The will.
Same
there's
exact
no will.
situation. Right.
Yeah.
Same exact situation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.